program, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips every night live. Check.
Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, you know, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. You know, there's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when it's in the application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips every night live. Check.
Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, you know, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. You know, there's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when it's in the application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips every night live. Check.
Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, you know, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. You know, there's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when it's in the application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips every night live. Check.
Hey, tell us about your kind of songs. What's your objective?
Just to enlighten the people's mind, you know, and to remind them of where we've been and where we are and where we need to go. You know, there's somebody always has to be there with something positive. There's a lot of negativity on the radio right now, all around the world, and TV. So I wanted to be the positive, one of the positive things that people can watch and listen to. Try to get a job today, but when it's in the application, them say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, we don't want no trouble, no. We don't want no trouble, no day. Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay.
Thank you very much for your time, Etan.
Man, MC Chinaman this man. I tell the people, man, say, watch a program, you know. Yeah, man, Damian Phillips every night live. Check.
Lifestyle, rated M for mature. Hosted by Damian Phillips. It's informative, provocative, and unconventional. Hosted by Damian Phillips. Lifestyle.
Burn them record. They don't let the girl Mackerel. Me I represent the girl them who love take people man. Cause we are come out strong. But they want ya. Goody goody, take with people man. Goody goody, take with people man. Goody goody, take with people man. Wine and take with people
You're
man.
listening to DP.
Take with people man. Goody goody, take with people man. Goody goody, take with people man. Wine and take with people man. People man nicey and comfortable. To me call it code me no uncomfortable. Me I get a life for some. What's the like us? Wife life too comfortable. Mash up people life and all these things. Man come here regular and all these things. Wait them up for the ring. I got a call. Are you also that goodie? Not at all. Take with people man. Goody goody. Take with people man. Goody goody. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man. Goody goody. Take with people man. Goody goody. Take with people man. Goody goody. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man. Mackerel me name but me not note. When me see people man me just kill out. Man I burn them record.
Let me say good evening, let me say good evening. Why that mixer hot? Oh, that mixer so hot.
Take with people man. Goody goody
Oh, that mixer so hot.
man. Goody goody.
I think this is the loudest song I have on my Mac right now.
And take with people man.
Oh, they mix it hot so.
Take with people man.
I mean hot as in loud.
Take with people man.
Goody goody.
Take with people man.
Wine and take way.
People man. People man nicey.
And comfortable.
Me call it cold, me no uncomfortable. Me I get a life for some. What's the like us? Well,
So I posted last night that this is the hottest. This female is the hottest thing in Jamaica right now. And somebody say, in Jamaica, you mean under the sun? And if you're just joining me, if it's your first time, let me welcome you to what I call lifestyle. I've been doing this since 2006. Started off on Satcom cable. Yeah, I have to big up Satcom cable in a car. This is start my thing from, So, way before the whole everybody turned broadcaster and everybody turned vlogger and everybody turned all of these things, I was there. Last night I was actually looking at some video, especially I actually subscribed. I can't ask people to subscribe to my thing and I'm not subscribing to anybody else's. So I subscribed to this youth. I mean, I think the thing gone one place now, which knowing me kind of old, kind of uncomfortable, where them on the school compound in their uniform and everything, and you're hearing the curse words and all of that. Like them now have no regards for that. I mean, like, no, me not comfortable with that part. Right? I mean, I see what he's doing and me actually appreciate it, but I'm like, no man, curb the thing. If I even edit out the bad word them or stuff, because when I started Vox Pop, I used to go in the streets and mute out. Me tell the people them to talk freely, but I muted out the curse words and all of these things. So yeah, so I look back at me, I say I started 2006, now is 2019, so that's what, some 13 years ago, and I see people doing what I was doing 13 years, or that started 13 years ago. I say, oh, if me did I ahead of my time, and but that is what it is. I'm here now. So if you're just logging on, miss nothing the show, just a start. What are we talking about this evening? Yeah. Not for the likes or for the fame, but I think, we always talk about topical topics. So I think I need to take a look at this Ladisha Francis thingy. And after a very touching interview, and let me say right now, thumbs up, big respect to Winford, and I post it. So no one make it up now that I found a new level of respect for Winford Williams, and that's the host, and I think he's the executive producer of On Stage, and I always like him work. I him cover things from a different angle, but I've seen other interviews and I can clearly, or heard other interviews, and I can clearly say, and I would say straight up that, listen, these people that did it, you know, just to show their side and to degrade or downgrade the girl and the young lady, I should say, and me just think them something wrong. Like, you shouldn't. I would not invite somebody on my show, and I hear it in different aspect where people invite people on their show, and it's basically to disrespect them or to degrade them. And one case in point, I remember when this pastor was supposed to be going to Jamaica, and I heard him on a radio talk show. They invited him to come and thing, and he was saying his thing. And the way how the host was dealing with him, and I'm like, what's the point inviting somebody to come on your show just to disrespect them and degrade them? Me not gonna do that. So if I that me need for do for make my show be the number one show, no, it not gonna happen, because I'm not in the business of disrespecting nobody. I mean, those of you who know me know that I'm strongly opinionative, so I voice my opinion from time to time. Prince Wagwan Bossy, good evening, Internet. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know, I'm very opinionative and stuff, but me not go invite nobody for my show and then ridicule them and cuss them out and make them feel bad. So like I say, very touching and moving. What's this you post on FB? Very touching and moving interview. I don't know if you guys have seen it by now. I sent it out the same night it was being aired. So let's just take a look, take a listen, take a watch for ourselves.
Mommy, to be honest, only thing I ever said to you that the baby woman have at the age of 13. It happened for a reason, because
I have no idea why that pause, because
older.
Okay, so he was an adult when you got pregnant at 12?
Yeah,
The age gap between you and the father, can you talk about that?
he's way older.
Okay, so he was an adult when you got pregnant at 12?
Yeah,
Was he not in legal problems for that?
no.
Okay.
So Wilfred, let me answer a question now. So
Yeah.
if him did go jail and all these things where you say, who would have take care of him?
I understand, but I'm just wondering if he was charged or anything.
No, who would have take care of him?
Okay. So, okay. So he's still your boyfriend?
No, a people man need take so him can boyfriend.
Okay, so there's no, he's just a good father and he's taking care of the child and the child is okay.
Father, great.
You talk about wanting to be a comedian. What are you doing about achieving that?
Well, I was thinking, trying to work towards it though, to go to Edna Manley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you applied yet?
No, not yet. Just have little things that go on.
They don't even know that you want to come there. So now that they're hearing, Edna, here's a student. I'd like you to take her for us, for all of us. So you're ready to go? If they call you, you'll go? If they call you now, if they're looking at the interview and they call you and say, come register and yeah?
Yeah, I'm gone.
You're gone?
Yeah.
And start right away?
Yeah.
And so, but wouldn't that mean that you would have to post less for the education? Are you prepared to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that important to you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. What are you aiming to achieve in life for yourself when you're 30? And that's just 12 years from now, but to you it's like forever, isn't it?
We're trying for him, living in Dubai. Yeah. And just, you know, be that girl. That girl where, you know, you watch on the stage and you watch on your internet. Just a perform and make everybody laugh.
That's all you want to do?
Yeah.
Make people laugh?
I like when people laugh.
Where are your parents?
Well, my father lives in Portmore and mother, we don't have no relationship. No relationship at all. Whenever it's like when I was a child growing up, I always there back and forth, like from mother yard to my father yard. I always in the middle of cuss, and I never get a mother's love. I never get a mother's love. I think my mother always hate me, and my brother she love my son more. She always brag about him, and I remember at one point, my mother did tell my brother say him for wake me up, and people probably hard for wake and them look at something there, and him did iron him uniform for go to school, and she make him burn me. I have the map on my foot same way. Him burn me with the iron. A child and give a child food. I just wish she did like when was a child. She just did that and say, this is how the world steer. This is how man steer. Yeah, grow up, yeah, get mature, things that I'm tear. This is what. You know, as in maybe the child for just comfort him for tell her anything. I'm afraid to tell my mother things on me little. But my father, even though he never have money like my mother, he did always did it for me, always emotionally. And then some of them did always a try for them to teach me little stuff. When I was 15 and I look at my mother and say, Mommy, I always want to be one lawyer. And when I get the opportunity in life, I get even a little sponsor also. I want to go to law school. So I said, by the time I reach 18, if I not pour me at war, then how can you say that to your child, when a child where you birth out, if by the time if she reach 18, if she not pour she at war, then what she may expect you as a man for having out there for do? Just but abuse me and me, I think that is a love because my mother never show me no love. Me take man because me did just want love. Me not tell nobody no lie. I just did want love and I did get it because them did hug me, them did me did think that I love because I never have a mother will hug me and tell me get up every day and tell me say she didn't love me and them something. My mother put me out at the age of 15 over one little phone and I did have to catch all but I just never did have that with my mother the bond there. I know.
It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. You're still here. You're still here on the planet, on Earth. Still alive. What do you want to say to your mom? Can you say something to her directly through our cameras right now?
I don't have nothing to say because she have 2 children. My mother is the type of mother like this, I can't say nothing to her because...
All right, we will maybe get back to that. If you're just joining me, we're looking at this story brought to us from On Stage, and I don't even know what channel I'm on right now, but somebody actually cut it off and just the exact 9 minutes, and it says On Stage full, and it got over 57,000 views already. So yeah, but that's all right. I have to go scan through and figure find where it's at and all of them something. No, somebody do it for me already. I have some friends who laugh off me because everything them say, yo, you're going on YouTube, and I'm like, what's wrong with that? Like, it's on YouTube. However, I have my friend with me, Shelly. Good evening, Shelly.
Hey DP, what's up?
I'm here. How are you?
I'm good.
So I post last night, or was it the night before, that Mackerel is the hottest thing in Jamaica right now. I think she's one of the most talked about person in Jamaica. Am I accurate or I'm a bit
yes, you're accurate. She has gone viral all over again.
She has gone viral. I saw your video, your vlog also. Are you now a vlogger, by the way? I think I need to ask that officially.
Well, it would appear so because people, the direction that it has taken has led many people to.
Yeah. So your vlog was about
so much calls,
asking about the father.
About it.
And that is the question I hear a lot of people asking now. The father. So I watched your video and saw that you got over 10,000 views already. And I'm like, wow, my friend are going good. So Talk to me now. What's your take on this whole Ladisha Francis
Since
thing?
I am on your channel, I'm going to say this. When I did that video before Mackerel's mother did any interviews or anything. It was over a month ago I did that video. I wasn't so much as vlogging. I was just when I watched what everybody else was saying and I listened and I observed and decided that, you know, I came to the conclusion that nobody was looking to the aspect of the fact that she got pregnant at probably 12 or 13. I wasn't sure which month the child was born, so I assumed that she got pregnant at either 12 or 13. And I was saying that nobody was paying attention to that fact, and I'm gonna assume that it's for an adult. You know, it just some reason I thought it was an adult before it came out, before she admitted that it was an adult. The God just tell me say it was a big man that did it. Right? So that video, I don't know where Rapper Crapper found it from, but he reposted it, and I'm telling you that I guess some persons didn't watch the video, DP, because if they watched it in its entirety, there is nothing in there where I was bashing anybody or discriminating or anything. I was saying that this man, the person who fathered her child, need to be found. Because
so you mean you came under attack because people saying you're bashing her?
Somebody used the word attack to me last night, and when the person, I didn't think so, because all right, somebody came to me, somebody sent me a message and said, girl, them are done upon the video. I said, done me? Yes, well, when I went back and I read the comments, if I read 50 comments, BP, 3 of them was on the negative. I don't take that in any way. I know and you'll have people who will disagree with you, and I'm saying those persons who either thumbs down the video or disagreed with it or had something negative to say did not watch the entire video, you know, or you know, them just dunce or them just illiterate, they just can't reason or anything, and I leave them alone because I'm not going to upset over people, because what I am saying is, as a mother, what I'm saying as a female, what I'm saying as a citizen of this country, it is never okay for a man to have sex with an underage child when I live in India. And one of them countries that allow for child marriage.
Right.
And not that he was married to the youngest, because as far as she's saying, he's a married man. You understand?
Yes.
So somebody used the word attack to me last night, and I was like, I don't feel attacked. I'll never feel attacked, because I am not attacking anybody. I'm just speaking my opinion on what I think we are really not seeing.
So for my viewers, and you can go and what's your channel on YouTube again?
It's Leann Watson.
So it's Leann Watson. You can go and watch it for yourself. So give me a summary of or that is what you did a while ago. That's the summary of what you posted.
The summary of the video is that I did a little summary before I went into the topic of speaking about somebody finding her child's father and him, the law getting to him and probably give him some prison time or something, some kind of punishment. Let him know that it's not okay, because we don't know if Mackerel is the only 13-year-old him ever there with, or 12-year-old. Yes, that I've been with. So we have to ensure so we get these pedophiles out, let people know who they are so that we can watch our children from them. You understand? So I gave a summary of all that has happened, the interviews that she has did and what she said from other persons' opinions. So I gave a summary, and then I delved into the topic of talking about somebody needed to find the child's father so that we can, you know, get to the bottom of it and let him be punished, because we don't know who else he is actually. We don't know if he's bothering any other 12-year-old.
Right.
You understand? So that's really what I wanted to say where that was concerned. So I said it, somebody found the video, and I am so elated, DP, because my video, and I'm going to own it, the video that Rapper Crapper shared, actually started a conversation that we needed to start.
Right.
Because I watched about 4 or 5 other videos that came after my video went, and persons were asking about the statute of limitation, and they were asking about all of those things. Persons were actually wanting to know if it is still okay for him to be found and punished, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So at least a conversation is being had about it. So
yeah, there's a positive.
Yeah, I kind of happy somebody took it up. So right. You know, when the big grown-ups, me look on the DP and me say that girl look like 1 9-year-old.
Yeah.
She's tiny.
Yeah.
She little bit second, but she that 11, 12, but she did look like.
Yeah, because this is what, some 5 years ago.
Me know 9-year-old bigger than she. So me can't see some of them. Me say she take picture when she upon some guys. Yes, they look on her. She look like one little dolly on the man them side. Can you imagine a man busting off a little child like that?
So currently then your position is now that they need to find the father and what then?
Find him, and if he's supposed to serve some time, him serve some time.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs to be punished.
So have you done any research yourself on the statute of limitation in Jamaica, or?
There is no statute of limitation on rape and sexual assault in Jamaica.
Oh, there is no statute of limitation.
None.
Interesting. But this is what I say, me kind of puzzled. I mean, I know well, not my own facts, because I know that and I did a story like this recently where if a child is being molested or whatever and is not cooperating with the authorities, basically dead, because the police and them own, like this now everybody know, CDA or what them want name Sosoka, they can't go and take it upon themselves, because if Ladisha is not in agreement or cooperating with them, then that is just a waste of time. Them now go put somebody in front of the court where the other person, which I think is wrong. And I spoke about this couple months ago when you remember the story in, I think it was Trelawney, where it's alleged that this Chinese national actually, abused a schoolgirl because of some allegation of she stealing from her. You remember that story?
Yeah.
And them go court and them say mediation and thing, and I'm like, me not think there's something right, because to me mediation mean the people them just give the mother some money and that are it. Then nobody come a court.
You just talk about it and that's it.
And it done. Me say no, me not like that, because my thing is, who is going to protect our children? Me think there's something wrong. You're not supposed to go like that. I think something need to change where you don't need just like with the whole jury thing. I think jury need to throw out, because especially in Jamaica now, most people them afraid to go in a court, go talk and say yes, point out a man. The next thing you point him out, you lose your life and your family and all of these things. I think we need to push to the world.
Most people are afraid to be jurors because you're just sitting there.
Exactly.
And once the person gets guilty, they start look for it.
They start look for whosoever. Exactly. So my thing is, I think we need to move from that and go to more of DNA evidence, like even cartel, where it's circumstantial evidence them actually send him to a prison pan. So I think that's what we need to do. We move. But currently now, as I say, I know it, and if anybody from the JCF or any of them people can call me and correct me. Yes, ma'am.
You said something, and I made a part, and I made two other videos, because I don't want to post long videos on YouTube. The two of them, they're loading. They should last 30 minutes in all, but 15 minutes each.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is that the law needs, because last night I was going through it, and sometimes the law hard to read.
Yes.
But I was going through it, and I was saying the same thing, like, just as though in some states in the US now, if, for instance, the police is called to a residence and they see evidence of domestic abuse, the woman can't press charges no more.
Right.
Once there's evidence that you're abused, them will lock you up, you're going to prison.
Right, and that more happen for the youths them.
No, I mean, say, how is it that we're in Jamaica now and you're saying to me that there's no law to say, follow back a Ladisha, follow back a Mackerel when find the man if she don't want to keep up his name, watch her and the baby. You must find him.
Yep.
You must find him. So they really don't want to find him. And the thing is, it's a norm in Jamaica for 11-year-old go to hospital and go home.
So
come out tight because it get washed under the carpet because what people embarrass them children get pregnant when they're 11 and 12.
But her mother actually admitted and said she actually did all of the paperwork, signed everything with Sissoko and all of that. So may I say, right there, so I think that is where the system need to start working. Where who actually allowed this to be covered up? Who never do them due diligence? Why is it that, it was just allowed that a 13-year-old, because she keep on saying 13, so I'm going to use 13. Why is it that a 13-year-old was allowed to come into the hospital facility, gave birth to somebody that right now she proudly said that is way older, and nobody did the job, nobody did the due diligence? So you see what the breakdown there in the all about, and the mother is saying she couldn't do nothing.
The mother said, but if you listen, the mother said that she did the agency, but Mackerel would never give up the man's name.
Right, that is exactly what I was getting at.
Where you get the assistance of the police and you follow her because he's the man of the picnic.
Right.
So anywhere she go with picnic, you just get somebody what a state money we are going to waste. We can't waste money for your one police. Follow one little girl so that you can catch a culprit so that in the after more about the picnic. Because that's what's gonna happen. Who is to say is not gonna do it again?
So
that's
you don't buy the thing that listen, him can change maybe something that he did 5 years ago, but him change. You don't buy that.
Baby, let me tell you why my art hurt me. When I look at Mackerel now, I say I know 9-year-old bigger than her. She is tiny. But it look like 5 years ago for one man penis I go get erected that far. You know what I'm saying? That in my mind, like my mind can't hold it. When I look at Mackerel, I say, look how the picnic little bit look like one big picnic dolly. Our body size is so small, and I tell me, say, man, lost half of that. Yeah? At 12 years old, what she did look like BP, that's my thing, And not even like say she have a body where you can't say, boy, probably she tricked the man and said she did that at 16.
Did all that, right?
But she never did that at 16.
I see a lot of people speculating, especially on Facebook, and saying maybe it was her own dad. What's your take on that?
The same thought crossed my mind. Because here where I have a problem, and they need to find the father too. Because me say everybody jump down the mother throat, and nobody speaking about the father. She said she love her father so till because the father was there for her. So all the father dead fear, and him not gonna look for the picnic father. Remember, are your daughter where you love so much, you might never have the money, but she and him be close and then share everything. So
I see what you're saying. So if she chose to be closer to him, and at one point go live with him and all of these things, and that happened. So you're saying is the reason why it raised your suspicion is that if she close to her father more, and one man breed her at 13, him should have been more irritated and upset and want to do something about it. That's the line you're going?
Yes. And if they're that close, then she would have confessed to him, maybe not the mother, but she would have tell her father who the person is.
I see what you're saying.
For some reason, she is just too protective of the child, and I go say, oh, I go care for the picnic. Even if you wonder, probably the mother know, and they might cover it up. Just right suspicious of everybody.
I see what. Because somebody commented on that last night and said, right now, all parties involved supposed to get locked up. Everybody, like sparing none bar none. Because the mother is saying that she couldn't do nothing because, and then the part to me I said why I was saying maybe it wasn't her father is the father is because I see where the mother, because she did a video as well, you should have seen it by now, and she was saying that she went live I think, and she was saying that she remember even the baby, the father never want have nothing to do with when she got to him say him nah no money. And he was selling bag juice and thing downtown. So I say, so why would he say that him not have no money if it was he was the father of the child? I don't understand that part of it. But you're saying now maybe the mother know that and even is trying to create a bigger protection. But I see where she's so disgruntled, and every video she come out, every time she talk, she want to clear her side. The video I watched, she was actually crying and saying, where are our friends? Why our friends can't come out and defend her, because they know of her situation where she used to pay people to stay with Ladisha and all of these things. So I don't know.
I know Me never get no hug up from my mother. I since me adult and me start to show her love, she show it back. Me never hear I love you, and enough people who grew up Jamaica not hear I love you and get hug up. When my video was shared and people pick up on it, you know how much call me get? That is why I say probably me need to really speak up on things that really get to me, when we really concerned about.
Yeah, man.
And one of the young ladies tell me, she said the only way she knows her mother love her is because she see the sacrifice. She's intelligent enough to see the sacrifice that her mother made. But her mother don't tell her, said she do good. So she could identify with what Mackerel was going through. I mean, disbelieves that probably she never get as much hug or something as she want. But her mother blind. She legally blind too, and she got us like she never must know how to show the love. That is no reason. Now you're 18. Me don't want to hear that reason there for Mackerel. Now you're 18. You must understand, say your mother did that also to take care of you because your father never cared.
Here why me kind of have one thing about that. And my analogy, I analyze this based on what I've received, because I'm in depth with it. I think, which this is how I see it. Nowadays, kids are going to be more closer to the parent who put up with more of them slackness. Basically, spoil them. Let me use it that way. So the disciplinarian. Worse if it's not a same home kind of setting, you know, his mommy over there, so daddy over there, so the one where I got stick up for me and the one to put up with me and the one where me can tell say, oh mommy, I'm going over by whoever house to spend the night and no question asked, but the father, because right now there are cases where you even have some stepfather back off no one thing, because when them want put on them foot, the biological mother say no, left the pitney you did young to them, just say okay, since you don't care. Me don't care. Cause next thing you got yours, I watch my own and step pitney and all of these things. So I think that what happened is Ladisha's father was being the one who free, make she do anything she want to. And because the mother was the disciplinarian one, she never won that. But you think this American influence is actually playing out now in Jamaica? Because like you say, I can't recall my father telling him love me. Can't. And as I say, since me turn big man now and whatever, and like me talk to my mother on the phone and me say love you and she say love you too. I don't remember getting those things. Like once in a blue moon.
It wasn't initiated by them.
Once in a blue moon we'll get one little hug up or a ramp or something like that. But it was this, you know, parents supposed to be parents and you can't, you know, have this free thing with your parents. But I say all of that to say though, Shelly, you're saying that Ladisha now at 18, she should be able to assess the thing and move on. But may I say, she just come out of being a child, you know.
Not necessarily move on, because believe me, DP, I'm not going to be naive and pretend like I don't know what hurt can do to children. Right?
So, repeat, because I don't want to miss. You say she's 18 now.
Yeah.
So
she's 18, right? So, even if she's going to speak about things that may have happened or how she perceived them to be then, at least she should be able to kind of, you know, be in the middle of it to say, my mother used to work hard. So me understand why she probably...
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But then, because, you know what is my problem, Shelly, with all the Dalton thing? Because I see the correlation now with Dalton and with Mackerel. And when Dalton thing blew up and his mother thing, and I found the media, because it's good media, it's good material for media. Because you know say media like Cascas and them kind of something here, and everybody don't know which side, and they have different side, and it's a moving kind of story. But and if I'm wrong, God forgive me, but I think Dalton played on the, you know, I was abused, I was, you know, on the street, and he actually like talk to people emotions, and that kind of bring him to an acceptance level for, you know, closer to winning. I am not saying that is the only reason why I won the competition, because I think he's a good singer. He won Rising Star. But me I say, is it this a trend now? Because I think Mackerel is actually patterned the same thing to say, okay, this will get me more attention.
Mackerel is smart.
Go again.
Mackerel is hella smart.
Right. So me I say,
I must tell people not to underestimate that she's a survivor. She's coming from this. She's a product of the street. But she's gonna do it. Dalton is a product of the street. He's gonna do it. They're gonna play on our conscience, and they're gonna get what it is they need to get. So yeah, she said she want to live in Dubai. Don't go come she live in Dubai because those people are from the street, and you know if you have education, to hit this world running. You understand?
And
you spoke about.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. I was going to tie something.
Oh, say no?
Yeah, I was saying, even, I don't know if you're following the Star, but I saw, no, the Gleaner. Yesterday I saw 3 stories from the LGBT, and I'm like, whoa, 3 in a row. And one of them was, it's alleged that gays cannot go into downtown Kingston because it's not safe for them. And then some people are rebut that and I say, but I don't feel comfortable in New Kingston. I don't feel comfortable at Waterloo and name out some place where those gay guys, them actually dominate them area than a hold up woman and a rap them at them purse and all of these things. But what happen is when these people and somebody say to say, no move from here, we don't want to get no international funding, and you have people who they want to get asylum, they play this thing that I know somebody, I'm not going to call no name, but him burn up him on the stream in a Kingston. Because him they want to come America, come run off and get them asylum something. And he used the whole thing, LGBT, and he feel threatened and all of them something here. So they use it. They want to, mess with people emotions and make we buying to this whole thing for say, yeah. And who not get, I know people now get lick. We grew up on lick. We parents used to beat with for no reason in a few eyes. And I like Dr. Taylor always say, when them give we 1 lick, so we do something then. And then give we 1 lick. The 1 lick did hot enough, so we get the point. But no, 3 more dozen lick did have to fall back at that. So, me don't know. This thing about, and you think society, because it's opinion, everybody have a right to, and everybody can share their opinion. You think that is what is fueling it? So we should just look out for more people, want to be known, want to be popular and all of these things, and we should look for more of these kind of activities. More people springing up to stardom and using this whole I was abused and mistreated.
Because it's true. Because initially when she came out, there was nothing about the mother. Everything was alright. You never hear nothing.
Yeah, the focus was just this little girl says she gonna take people man, and then Jenny, you're a prostitute, and
she did it for a while. She did it for a while too. So that is why I know deeply when I did my video, I'm not gonna take up for one side. I'm gonna take up for 2 sides, but you have to look and read in between the lines, or else we're gonna get swept. Like some people on my video, other videos are saying, why you not mind, you know what business? You know, look clout, you know, look publicity, you know, look from the girl or whatever. And I'm like, as citizens of Jamaica, if you are concerned that a 13-year-old had a child or an adult, something is wrong. If that don't concern you, something do you. And yes. So, have a problem right there. So the people who never concerned with what Mackerel went through as a child, even though she and Milky think that it is worth, and we know that.
Yeah, like me don't know. Can me and your mind think alike? When I was watching the video on TVJ, that first initial interview, and I felt unseen myself because I say this interview don't sound right. This is not about the child. And even when the interviewer brought in the whole get pregnant at 13, and he just glossed over it, and then he had the psychologist talking about it, and in a bashing way, I would consider that interview was to be bashing her. And let me say, why me never get from the woman, which looked to me like maybe she's even old enough to be a grandmother, why me never sense that from either she or the person doing the interview, like, this is something serious, this is something serious. So I agree with you, like, people saying that, oh no, whatever, and then you have some people say, I just bad, the girl did bad. I think her mother is actually purporting that to say, listen, she did just bad and get out of control. School for the blind wouldn't take her back because she did out of control and all of these things, which bring me to another thing.
Remember when that happened, because people trying to make it look bad, like, because the mother take the opportunity to go foreign, go further herself where she would be in a better position. Them want wrong her for that, like enough of who are listening. They're foreign right now and they pick me down Jamaica.
Exactly.
How much of them pick me go to Jamaica so till they out high school and send for them because them never straight and couldn't send for them either.
Them.
But we are quick to jump on somebody who is disabled to say, why, So the mother left her with the father who she loves so much, and the father who she can tell everything and do everything with. And that was the time in which it came up. She became pregnant and began to act out and everything. So it leaves me for one day. If him have something to do with it, why was it that it was at the time when she was in his care? She fell out of school. Like, I mean, I said felt, I said fell.
One king.
She fell out of school and she fell pregnant. Why was it that it was at that time? I mean, I hear nobody I go look for the father. I mean, I hear nobody I say nothing about the father. Me sorry, say me not have ways and means to get to it.
And that me just said I go say no. Why you not take it up? Cause right now everybody wanna know that video there would go. If you find fear father, which I think would lead us to other father, that would have tell a thing. But then she was married. Me I go call somebody a RGD because Mackerel mother was married to this man. So me I go make some call and say, listen to me. Me want you dig up and tell me secrecy and tell me who she married to.
Yeah.
Who she married to? No
I
father, you no mention them just said the father, no mention at all about him. But I don't know.
Exactly. The mother interviewed not the mention the father.
No,
the
not all.
Mackerel interviewed the mention the father. Why are they hiding the father?
But then again,
right?
suppose
Mackerel's story, you know why Mackerel's story important, DP, and your listeners? It is important because what happened to her has happened to thousands of
and it
Jamaican
continue to
children.
happen.
And it continues to happen. The only reason why she's thrust in the spotlight is because she went viral, and now we can pick up and realize that this thing happened and it's rampant in Jamaica. As a medical professional, me can tell you. So I'm pregnant and they make them get that because that child, that picnic can't have that picnic there. And most of the men are not found. Because either cover up and dash or sweep on the carpet because people are afraid of the embarrassment that it's going to cause the family or whatnot. But it is just not dealt with.
Yeah, man, I remember one year covering news for Portland, and I don't remember the name of the superintendent. It was a female, and she did a press briefing, and she was saying the main problem them have is the underreporting of incest in Portland. That was like a leading thing. Like, incest is so underreported where, you know, and this whole thing brings shame on the family and all of these things. But I'm like, I don't know. And I say this, and when me talk, me constantly I get bashed, and I don't even care. That I'm at this point right now. I have my own views, I have my own opinion, and the same people I'm going to say, everybody's entitled to their opinion. When I share mine, they come and they bash me for it. But I believe every single thing that is wrong with Jamaica happening wrong, females know about it and they are enablers. Them know and them are enable it. And cause when I even hear Mackerel say, and she put it to Winfred, and I said, but Bridget, you gotta tell me about lock him up and all of these things. So when that happen now, who I gotta take care of my son? My son is well taken care of. So this whole thing, you know, so this is like you abuse a child. You sexually abuse a child to the point she get pregnant, but she is so brainwashed to think along the line that, listen, this is something good. And I believe that even adults, they're in some abusive relationship, but what is in front of them to say, listen, this is the person who make me eat, sleep, and drink. So me can't go report them. So when them come in and because the dinner never ready on time and him just box you up, yeah, I say, boy, I can't do nothing about it, you know, because if me go report it, then... And let's take out even the fear factor out of it, the benefits. And then you have women who them know say them pitney a bit molested and hurt and destroyed, and them allow it. And then, this too goes back to some of the time them this very same thing did happen to them too, Shelly.
Yeah.
So they actually admit it as saying this is normal. It's a part of life. I remember one lady, big smaddy in Portland. She was doing a project one time and we went to a certain district. And she pointed out a shop to me and she said, you see the lady for that shop? It's 5 daughters she have. And the last one just turned 12 and she turn out the whole of them to man. And the last like a 12-year-old, you know what she turn out them? Because the man stuck out her shop. And you can't see the little, I know, no decent shop neither, you know, not to say if she did get supermarket, it was warranted. I know, I want like a shock something. So you know, it's nothing more than 6 beer, 6 Heineken, 6 Dragon, whatever. I know, nothing right. And she didn't see nothing wrong with it. She didn't see a thing, because I guess in fear head, sooner or very soon she go gone. And their parents, both male and female, man and woman, father and mother, who believe that they must benefit from their child being used and abused and exploited. And them something I really need to stop. Really, really need to stop. Anyway, let me read some of these comments before the people them say, yes, DP, you're true, you have Shelly now, you know, read the comment.
Then I said that man a long time, they don't hear me.
Yes, and I saw somebody say Shelly is in the house. Tonet says Shelly is in the building. Fox, good night, evening, blah, blah. Yes, I remember me late, but what's the topic? Mackerel. Did you see the interview? Okay, they're talking more. Okay, so I just say it brings tears to my eyes. Tonet said, true, I was listening to the mother too. Talk the truth, DP. Mackerel telling lies. So Nicola is saying that Mackerel telling lies on her mother. And Nicole is saying that, like Tonet say, you think so, Nicola?
I don't believe all of Mackerel's story.
And Nicola say, yes, Tonet. And Tonet say, the both of them adding and taking off stuff. So Tonet is of the opinion that the mother try clear fear behind, so she has said things, and Mackerel is doing the same thing.
But funny enough, to speak to that, the mother sounds like she has receipts. The mother sound like she have a receipt. Them in the sound like she just talk, because she said if she tell us everyone we can go make our investigations with the relevant authority them who she turn to for help, because we must remember that she has a disability. We know
yes.
mother who not do them. Mothers who nothing not do them.
And them not do nothing for them people.
And we don't exactly, we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Children, so she's saying we can go get our receipts even when our foot broke. She's still a hustle to make sure so them get what they want. Yep. So
and Mackerel admit Ladisha admitted that listen, she never did hungry. She said that she never hungry. So Tonet say Jamaican parents don't play with children. They love us but love hard. And Nicola said, Tonet, my kids living with me and they say that I am not fit to call mother. I work hard to help them. Only work left to do for them is dance, go, working, bar and prostitution. So this is a mother now sharing with us, Shelly, that listen, me do my pitney live with me now and me do almost everything to them. The only thing me not do, I go prostitute, go and work in a bar. And them look upon me and I tell me say I'm not fit to be called a mother. No. You can imagine how much pain and anger this person who just share with us must be going through. To know say you never kill them, you know, dash them or you never give them away. But because them now want to stick to your rules. Because that's our next thing, you know, when them reach 15, 16 and as Ladisha says, to take people, man, you can't tell them nothing.
I can't, my pitney them can talk. They have many nights and days when me left my yard 7 o'clock in the morning for go to work, they must see me. Because me leave everything for them reach a school, because when they got to that age, before that, because me I work double up. You wouldn't know say from 11 o'clock at night time how much you want me come pick me in a bed and sleep. Enough days they for see me. So me make sure me tell them anytime my opinion start to phone, me say here what if me no walk you know yam. Because a whole heap of single mother fight the struggle, and it is so hard. It is so hard to love your pitney and at the same time work, because enough time when the mother then come home and then want to do a little sleep. So you still have to go cook for them. You still have to make sure that clean them beard and them house clean and them clothes clean. It's a whole lot for any pitney who for a year come open on this earth and see them mother hustle and see them mother struggle. I have to come tell them people say they're not fit to be a mother. Me tell them, we tell anybody say if me bring you come here, so we take you out.
Oh, you mean? Tonet say,
not the disrespect.
Tonet say they want to do their own thing, and if we rebel, they say we're not fit to be their mother. So Tonet is saying she can't see where Nicola is coming from, because once them want to do them own or something. You think this whole internet, our technology and the whole American lifestyle, you think we're really reaping the bitter part of it now, Shelly?
Yes, and it has trickled down to Jamaica where everything, and me can see where my mother come from, because you know for the city they pick them me book up in my workspace. Only for them I go through only sorry for. Because when you think about it, it's like they take away everything from the parents and the teachers and the caregivers and those that should be monitoring and ensuring that the child is growing up in a safe and secure and healthy environment. They take away everything out of we and the pitney have a right to everything. You don't have a right to nothing. So the rights are in the hands of the kids. What do we do as parents?
Exactly. And that is a question I asked. When I start teaching, the first thing the principal said to me, because of course a private school me did that teach, is that listen, as the law state is only the principal can administer corporal punishment. And me said to myself, say, listen, you don't have to tell me that, because them say $30,000. That was 2003 when me just start teach. So you know it's a good little while. $30,000 are how much he months in a prison. And me say me. And one day it came so clear to me, because this boy, his mother is alleged to be well, she changed, a lady of the night. He was in grade 2. And the boy misbehaved, and me called to him and me say, me I go tell your mother. You know, the 8-year-old turned to me and say, tell him, kinda go do nothing. And me say, so hold on. Me figure lick and reprimand this a sitting here. Figure pay $30,000 in his magistrate court, or go do 6 months of prison. Oh, you mad? No, So what is happening right now, as you said, them take away all of the things then, because now, as even last week the minister was saying they're going to have some stringent measures for corporal punishment, because it's still being administrated in school and all of these things. And I'm like, this is the problem we did have, and this is, I'm going to tie this into even the whole sexuality argument in Jamaica. When all of the DJ them, they get up and them both apologize, and me say, yo, some people look down upon some people because they know no masters and no PhD and all of these things and doctorate. But Bunty Killer say, me nah apologize, because first and foremost, at the first world country, England, we get where laws them from, and up to today, buggery is against the law. So them issue something down to we and then tell we say it wrong, and because they move ahead and accepting now them just want we to just automatically accept it after years of saying that it's wrong and all of these things. Me not apologize. Me not apologize to nobody.
It's coming from England?
The law, the buggery law.
No, I'm saying, is the change coming from England, or
no,
is it coming from the country who wants world power?
Well, all of the first world country them actually accept the whole LBGT and same-sex marriage and all of these things. So England already moved forward. So the point I'm making though is, even with this, how to deal with a child, because I am not going to sit here and say the only way to deal with a child bad behavior is by beating them. I won't say that.
No.
But I am saying,
I agree. I'm not going to say that.
If you have all of the other methods them and resources, but you're going to want us not to use what we have readily available, I think it's unfair. So for us to be taking on this American way of saying, no, don't lick the pitney, but we not have nothing else. Because me, I say, me growing up, me never have no room figure, you know. Shelly, me tell us I one room, me group me born and growing, no? Me never have no room figure. So my mother couldn't punish me if she say, go to your room. You understand me? I say, I mean, me never have no door figure slam when she talk to me, and me never like it. No, we slam which what kind of door? Never have that. Me never have no TV. Me never have no TV. Exactly. You want me lose some teeth? Me never have no TV if get banned from to say no TV this week, and me never have them something there. Me not even have one bicycle. When me are 15, me save my money and buy my first bicycle. So me I say all of the resources where the first world country them have, and they want to dictate to us to say don't do this and don't do that and don't. How is it going to work?
Well, I guess we'd have to step up to the first world country then. Because I know like it can work for them, you know. That's why they pick their shoot school and do a sort of crap.
Exactly. And every time when people come on Facebook and want done me what, me I have a friend I know her from Portland, and she tell me, oh, she can't see how me move out of the third world thing and me still backward like whatever and thing. Me say, listen, you can't take me out of Jamaica, but you can't take Jamaica out of me. And anywhere me go, I'm going to have the same, because my belief is if pitney forget lick, then forget it. I am not saying that we get up and boof them, because to me pitney come like the mosquito them. If you burn destroyer too much, them are going to get used to the destroyer. You understand me?
But you can apply a corporal punishment And it's not abuse.
Then
Exactly.
Exactly. It is possible. So me I say me have my method for use and you want come tell me you have to provide what else can I do. And I hear parents talk about it over and over. What me fi do? When one woman have a 10-year-old and back to my game shop. Let me talk my personal thing. I remember one mother did come and argue with me because she tell her son say him not fi come a game shop. And anytime she miss him, a game shopping come. So me I say, me don't know, maybe something wrong with me. Cause my son never reached close to 10 yet. But me I say, oh me fi tell my 10-year-old say, don't go somewhere. And if you go a police station to get help to deal with them. Like really? And what the police them a go do? Cause they can't do nothing.
No. Send your CD, I will look the next thing they want. Take away your picnic for you so you're not careful picnic right.
If you carry them going at children home now if you go get abused by the same people them who work at the children home.
The same people them who swear to protect them.
Exactly. Come to the other day I heard of a case where I think a 13-year-old was sexually assaulted or molested by one worker at the children home. So
the horror story come out of that place.
You take what the picnic for.
Who have gone through.
But something else I want us to end on Shelly. The serious part of it now with Ladisha, she mentioned about the part where because she didn't get the love, she turned to men for the love, which I know that is very, very practical.
You put out for a little bit. What you said?
Yes, I was saying part of what I want to end on. Ladisha made mention of not getting love from her mother, and because of that, she turned out to men, and a lot of times it's older men. I know of this as of a fact. I remember, and let me talk broadly. I met a 17-year-old one. She even come from my show, on Satcom. She was a head girl for a very prominent high school in Portland and all of that. And off camera, she was sharing with me that how she came about. Her mother and her father was at a teacher's college. That's where they met. And the final year, her mother got pregnant. And she have the baby and all of that. Now, whatever go from there, so she never really know her father. So she tell me, so when she got older, she remember when she around 12, she got spend holiday with her father, and her father used to go bird shooting. And him ask her for iron him camouflage jacket, that's the soldier jacket. And she was so upset because her mother not tell her to do them something. Her mother make she do anything she want to do. And she intentionally burned the jacket, left the iron pan the man camouflage jacket and burn it up. And of course him beat her and she said she now go back down there and all of this kind of stuff. But she was one of those females who she did not have a father figure or a male. And at the time, she was 17, but her boyfriend was a married policeman.
Yep.
A married and even that she explained how that come about. She was attending IBPS, God bless Mesa Hill, the late. And the guy lived beyond her. So one night him offer ask her where she live and him thing, and I say, hey, me drop you down. And it moved from there. And she was telling me, she said, listen, I just find myself liking older guys, and this is something me believe, say, that's why me tell the man them, say, especially try to be there for your kids. You break up with the woman or whatever, try to be there for your kids. But me can't ever say especially a girl, because boys need them father. But me I say a lot of times you see it. True. A lot of time you see it. And I remember I was reading a book or some seminar, I don't remember, but they went deep on to say girls who, and I don't know the science behind it, but girls who have mother and father in the house, they even start menstruating later. And they didn't draw the parallel or the correlation, but they must say, like, a lot of things happen to some girl when they have her father around her. So the main thing is, because them not have that fatherly love, them not have this father figure, this manly kind of thing, them go road and a man just look on them and tell them some nice something, and the next thing you know, they think, as Ladisha herself mentioned, that this is love and this is affection. As she said, the man them used to hug her up and all of these things, and she saying, isn't that a serious part that we need to weigh in and to say, you know, how do we try to curb this kind of behavior? What should we say to our children to make when them go out a road and some man want, especially our girls, and of course yes, the boys, because them I get play on too, how we curb that? How you think we can correct that, Shelly?
Is it that, you know, when she said that, I was wondering if she said it from a place of acquired knowledge, or she was saying it from them
just to substantiate her point?
Because no. Oh, she said it would lead me to believe that at the time when she went and was seeking love, she knew what she was doing.
Oh.
It sounded more like that to me than a place coming from. She didn't say, as me get older, I realize that me do it because of that reason. But anyway, as parents, we have to. It's hard to get the fathers to be involved. And there are two ways to it. You have some females, when them and the father break up, them want the pitney go with their father.
Them cut out the pitney out of the father out of the pitney life.
Because the woman where the man left them for most time.
Dirty girl.
As she live with
A dirty girl.
And you know, what's it ever girl, touch a pitney and do pitney or whatever. And there's the brunt of that when they don't get any, when I say no care in terms of physical care per se of being in their father's company and getting to learn things from the father's point of view and not necessarily a mother. Just because they are girls, they assume that they need a mother's when really it's the father they need. Right? Fathers know, and I was talking about this the other day on Tuesday morning. Sometimes the men they stretch so far. They have 2, 3, 4 baby mother. Them have work to go, and them still have to go home to the woman at the house sometimes. And them plus the side woman where them have with the woman at them yard, them stretch so thin.
Another time for the pitney them.
Exactly. So the children just get it. They just come like you have some puppy and you just left them and them go themselves. And so often the mothers get blamed for the father's wrongdoing. After walk, me never say appear. A whole heap of walkless man there at Jamaica. Whole heap. Them just breed a woman them, and that is it. Then they look back, nothing. They feel like, oh, they carry some little money come here this weekend. This is it. They don't take the child and go bond with the child and try to ensure that you instill certain ththings in the children to ensure that they go a certain kind of way. You understand? Bad pitney now go come out because the rebelling are the whole away and every pitney can be good and all of them are go be good, as the mother said. Very likely the pitney just indisciplined and determined so she go do it. You still there?
Yes, you kind of chip out a while ago.
DP?
Yes, I'm here.
So, I'm saying, I don't know DP, it's a really rocky road. I don't know how we are going to approach it. I don't know if one laugh will go come in where probably if more of the mothers go to court with the fathers, probably they'll get visitation rights and they'll have no choice but they have the children over to them certain times so that there can be some amount of bonding.
Right. Shelly, me and you think I like too much. Me and you think I like too much. You know what I was thinking the other day, and Gloria should me not see her tonight, but Gloria keep on saying I must write a book. But some more I'm putting it. This whole focus, you know, a lot of the times when a woman take a man to court, it's just for the financial aspect of it. And I am proposing. Shelly, internet a beat me bad tonight. I'm going to ask her for it, Antoinette, at the end. Shelly, you there?
No, it cut out just now.
Yes, I am saying I have a proposal for the government. I think whenever a woman bring a father to court, don't just focus on the money, focus on the well-being of the child. And I think they should make spending time with the child mandatory. So just like how
it is even to provide mutual grounds of some little centers or shelters.
Yes, man. So you see, just like
they can meet up.
You see, just like how if he miss 1 week payment, that in at the back, same thing with the time. So I'm supposed to did spend 2 hours with the child this week, and he miss it 2 hours. Him owe that 2 hours there to the pitney. And it can even be supervised because a lot of times the mother them use that as the excuse to say, I don't want him around the child because he's abusive or his wife. Have it supervised. Make some of them CDA worker there and some of them from them office they will sit down and just collect money, get something to do. So like you say on a Saturday, you have one go on school and you go up on the school ground and you say, all right, we want to play football, we want to play cricket. The government can even provide free lunch for the day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. You're having the parents spending time.
That's the way we have to go take. It is sad that we have to even be looking at that way to force men to be a part of their children's life.
It is.
Jamaica workplace.
It is, but what happened? What happened? I believe drastic times call for drastic measures.
Call for drastic measures.
You understand?
And we spoke about this before, you and I, where, we talk about some of the fathers, you know, well, sometimes we as the women, them really, you live, all right, you live with a man. Me, Shelly, live with a man. And while we were getting together, I know that he has 3 children. And them don't know where we live. Don't know what them look like. Because I have no concern for them, because my only concern is for the man.
Right. You know, business with it. A matter of fact, you don't business with the pitney them. Because if it's financial reason why you're with him, you're just there for that.
Right. So it has to be a concerted effort between all parties involved. So that at the end of the day, we pitney them can stop lose themselves, because though we're focusing on the girl, because the Mackerel focusing on girl, but the boys are being lost too.
Of course.
Because them are turned to
then that's why we have so many gangs, and that's why this thing keep on continuing. Because most of the boy them know when now mind them pitney, and for them father never did it for them either. So it's a cycle.
DP, we're taking everything. Why don't we take from the other societies where when one man go to one girl, this going also there with the intention of her probably becoming his wife. You know? Why don't we take that approach, more family-oriented Jamaica, where we know, so we teach young people and say, listen, when a married man, this is statistic come out say, less marriages are happening in Jamaica.
I did that topic a couple of weeks ago. Yep, I did that topic a couple of weeks ago. Yep.
So we can start from here. We can teach the ones that are growing up, instill family in them, and or even if get away from the single parent household as much as possible. Encourage family living, encourage family life as much as possible. We don't have a lot of counselors, we don't have no shelters, we don't have places where people can turn to for help, because them are picking up with manual. And I don't care how much book you read,
you're still
it is so hard to be a parent.
And all of them come with them different
support groups.
Yes.
So you need support groups so you can share with somebody else who probably have the same
thing going through. Exactly.
How did you deal with that situation, so that I can try to see if it work with my child? The government need to start looking at entities like that, get more social workers into the system, because they want them where they're stretched in and there's no counselor. I was saying it, there's no number where everybody in Jamaica know, like how they know the emergency number that you can call just in case you have a child in crisis.
I think
most people know it, because it's not in our face, it's not on the television, it's not on the radio, people don't know
I think you asked that the last time we look at domestic abuse, and you were saying the same question they asked. If a woman get beat up right now, apart from the police, who else she can call? Because some of them say, me call police and police lock him up and him come out, get bail him and come kill me. Where do I go? Who do I call? What is the number?
Nothing.
Yeah.
But you see, it's not advertised. If it's there, nobody knows.
You see, Shelley, this go back to, and we keep on saying the same thing over and over, and again, I'm going to say it before. When me talk, some people bash me. And I made a post the other day. Last week, I saw a young lady. She was saying something about, you have some parents who they can only afford bus fare for send, because I think the minister was saying that they're going to clamp down on parents who are not sending their children to school. So this lady came out, and her excuse was sometimes the parents only have the money as the taxi fare. So may I say, I know of schools who have feeding program, and there is the path.
Yes, as bad as our country are, a lot of schools are feeding programs.
Right. And I said, so if you can only afford to send them go school, them supposed to get food at the school. And then I couldn't resist it. I had to say to her, however, let us not try to blame government for everything, because it shouldn't be government responsibility if you take care of the sweetness what we did get. You are the man and the woman lay down and enjoy on yourself and get the pitney. So why? So and I said it, I had to go further. I said, listen, no man should not get a woman pregnant and him cannot afford to take care of the pitney. And vice versa, no woman should not allow a man to impregnate her where me not even put the man in it. She herself cannot do anything for that child. So we are going to stop poverty.
It's true.
But guess what? The concept and the model that have been practiced for years is what? A girl reach 18, she find a little boy, and guess what? Hopefully a one little boy will have something more than she can give her. So now you have one little 18-year-old and maybe she buck one boy if you do the same age, and then one pitney. Instead of them focus on going off to college and better themselves, if I have an evening class, now one pitney coming at the midst. So guess what? Them can't get to explore and know each other and all of these nice things again enough to take it to marriage because one picking in a different. And then the boy go to question it and I say, but hold on. When they meet you, they tell me say I have a boyfriend. So oh no, when you're pregnant of me. And we know the statistic with the part where say, me see one next thing the people, the agency, I don't know if you saw it in the Star, that 70% of people who came to do DNA tests proves that they're not the father.
They are children.
All right. So we are going to stop them something and meeting. Ultimate, this are going to sound sexist, but I think the control is with women, Shelly. Me feel said the control is with women. Because guess what? I can impregnate one woman every day of the year. For 365, I can do that. I don't have no time of the month when I am doing whatever, so I can't. But a woman, I think she has the control. So the only way we are going to stop them something, the only way the pitney them are going to come off better off than thing is when we can plan them and say, all right, me no want to pitney till me XYZ and I have a friend, me not going to call her name. But she are one of the only people that will come to me and tell me before she get pregnant, she say, I am going to have a child XYZ year. And she get her pitney and she say, listen, I'll do him father work wherever and stuff. I am going to put myself in a place where, suppose him dead, me supposed to can support my pitney. Me think of them mindset here, but this whole thing we can't control it and curb it because every pitney now by the time them reach 12, 13, 14, them learn it even if nobody not tell them directly say listen, money in a hand and a back, and any money I talk to any man make sure say I give you something for it. You understand? So we are gonna curb it. And then now when the money, me say one of my sister, me call her Kemoy, post something since then I had to share to say listen, teach our daughters how to earn their own money so no man can use money control them. And you know, Shelly, as a medical practitioner, some of the reason why some women are contract STIs and all kind of STDs is because guess what? The man a run up and down and him a catch sitting from other people, but you him have the money, him a say me nah use no condom, I want to bear back.
So them can't negotiate.
They cannot. They're in no position, and even pregnancy. Them can't, if the man find out, so then they on contraceptive, then a beat up and whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
Because they're not independent. So me kind of confused because me thinking in 2019 now, when me hear all of the song, the man independent woman walk out in a dance, me think say, would that other place to know where females making better decisions?
No, they're independent from people money. You know that deeply. You say when they say independent from people money.
So you say the hairstyle when them a flash off a somebody pay for that and the slippers and then in a somebody pay for that.
Yeah, they're independent half of them. Most of them are independent half of them one. I like them I tell.
I think that goes along with the tightest walkout. Can me always I wonder how. Anyway, I want a different story.
That's them a walk out pan tight. I see them thing like it makes them feel better to think that they are independent, and it make them feel better to think that they are tight.
But every time I see it, I'm like, you can't say you're independent, but me just see your post and say, oh, you just come from Western Union. Which part of that independent?
Exactly.
No. Why you want to leave with us finally, Shelly?
Though it is, some persons might think that it doesn't concern them. Wait, you never know when it's going to come to you.
No, you know when them a go ball out like the host where they call the girl prostitute.
24 hours per day. There are pedophiles and persons who are in our very houses that we may not be aware of. And though we may be laughing and stepping away, just like crime is now in Jamaica where persons used to just say, oh,
I know my business.
Only to see that it's at your doorstep. It is all of us business. Every single one of our business. So let us use Ladesha as an example. Let her be the poster child for sexual abuse and statutory rape in Jamaica, and very likely child abuse too. Let us dig a little deeper in the mental aspects of it and the psychological effect that these things have on a family. It does work on the child and it does work on the parent. Sometimes it's the mother alone, because sometimes the father don't even get it. Let us sit up and pay attention and stop talking about leave people business alone. We have social media for a reason, and if they heroes them and maroon them, they'd actually sit back and say, oh, I know my business, we just go run
we still a plan can and yep, exactly.
All right, we still be enslaved. So that is how I look at it. I'm going to use the voice that I have and any platform that I have. We have social media. Let's use it for a very, very good,
positive,
purpose. Let us start some campaigns. I get people to sign over what you call them thing the way you can sign
petition
over and something. petitions so that the government can actually change some of the laws that regards our children. You never know when it's gonna reach to your doorstep. Last week, something was shared with me where a 20-year-old man, for some reason, he might see the 16-year-old girl, she's 16, him see her like her, and lead her figure down at the back part of here. You know down on me at down at the whole
Yeah, man.
And he sexually assaulted the young man, him rape her. And if the mother never see she act differently and other things happening to her,
have a clue.
and it wouldn't come to the light of day. So it's some of us just don't not paying attention to our kids. So make we sit down there and things that now happen because you probably don't have no children, you probably don't have sisters or anything. Please let us use the platform that we have for positive things and let us use it for change.
Finally, one of my viewers, Tonet, is asking me for a YouTube name again. So you mind sharing it with us?
It's Leann.
Go on again, you chip out a while ago. Go on again.
Leann Watson.
So it's Leann Watson.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Oh, me tell you something. Officially moved from Facebook because Facebook and them cut thing. Facebook, me hear ZJ rush a it out today and me agree. Cause enough people don't know. You know, see you post on something and if go against for them something, them just block it or delete it, right? You know that, Shelly? Some people are complaining. Yes, some people are complaining and say, oh, people report them. No, that's come to them. Them are clean up your page and whatever. So if you say certain things, Farrakhan, them black Farrakhan the other day permanently for life. Them ban him in can't go panting. So we don't have. If certain things are allowed, and I have to say this. I don't know if you're following it. You saw the story where it was reported that 30% of Jamaicans are a part of the LGBT.
Yeah, I heard something about it. Yeah, and people are burning it out. Yeah.
Right, but I get clarification today because I was listening to Dr. Taylor on the hotline and what the chief executive officer from the LGBT group, J-Flag, whatever them name, he came out and he said, and I have to mention this before I go because you don't know we ask for the truth, is that it was an opinionated post. So they had employed people, employers, they had politicians and some other things, and the sample was about 1,800 people, I don't remember, but the essence of it was an opinionative based survey. So they asked people their opinion, what percentage of Jamaican they think is.
And to make clear and make it look like say it was a statistic.
So no, that me say no, it's a gender. Of course them I want them commission one I take place for do it, but what was hidden in the whole thing was that it's opinion them asked them about. It wasn't scientific, it wasn't fact to say people declare that I am a member of. But me just say that's a hold on. If 30% are Jamaican that means a same-sex marriage the right pan we do our step. But I just had to put that in. But yeah, so what me I say,
you're sending me YouTube link. You're saying that on Facebook no more. You
can send in a message, man. Not a problem. I can tag it or something.
The YouTube, everything with on Facebook, almost on YouTube. You can post photos and everything.
No, but me I tell you right now, the show is live on YouTube. I stopped going 3 weeks now ago. I stopped going live on Facebook. Because one night, me just there, me not play no music and me just see my video stop 2 times. And then the software that I was using, say me not have permission for post to. And I'm like, you know what? People always ask me, say, stop. Just cause you know the music thing, go YouTube. So I'm like, I YouTube the thing there, and then it saves automatically and all works. And the more people like and subscribe, I'm supposed to start making money in my ear. So anyway, Shelly, thank you very, very much. You know, it's always a pleasure chatting with you as usual. All right, take care.
You're most welcome. Hey, listeners, bye.
All right, cool. So that was 1 hour 9 minutes with Shelly. I don't notice me go overtime because for some reason I did start late. We did not talk about the artist here. The artist here we did a discussing tonight. She gone sang people. Goody. So may I read them here before me go. A lot of children grow without father. Some of them just out of order. A lot of children grow without father. Yeah, my father never did like in my life. I mean, not turn out so bad. Don't. My first daughter grew without a father around, and she was just about school. She's just about school. She not look. Finna love. I mean, I don't want to tell you where you say Prince for cook and take care of. You're serious. Third Tenet is saying thanks, Shelly, for being here. So guys, remember, if it's first time you're watching my show, please subscribe. hit that bell. Get the notification when we go live. So that was the whole thing about thing. What I want to wrap and say, like this just all over the place. But like I was saying to Shelly a while ago, I believe that it is true. Where especially our girls who they didn't have a father figure. You have some mothers who they think they're granting their daughter a favor, which I don't know. This is so technical because, say for example, now Ladisha baby father, him get her pregnant. She have a baby at 13. Let me put it that way. I don't know which age him get her pregnant. And him know that is 5 years ago. You meet him and all him do is tell us him have a son. And you know do the maths or nothing. You know find out where the thing, whatever him just say, oh, the mother gone about them business. You don't know if this is a pedophile you're bringing into your house. So it can be challenging and technical. You know what I say? But you have some women them like, oh no, me not bring no man come around me pitney because me no want the next thing me have to chop up nobody and go wear stripes or whatever they call it. So, but then the child end up going out there and seeking love and affection from the wrong set of people. And it always, most of the time, end up being an older man who just want to take advantage of them. You know what I say? But I believe that from day one, what should happen is you should try to have that relationship with your child. That you can talk to them and they feel comfortable talking with you. I mean, just say talk to them. I mean talk to them. I mean talk with them. Because I grew up in the era where we got talked to by our parents. So our parents tell us if you do this and if you do that. Now, discussion. You know, I didn't grow up in the era where mommy asked, okay, guys, what you want for dinner this evening? No, not a backside. It wasn't possible financially. Let me start there. No, we never get that. We input, never did get seek for nothing at all. You know, I say we need to change these kind of things. And the only way we can make a change is by us making the change or we can make. We can't expect the world to change and we don't want change. Change begins with you. You know what I say? So have discussion, you know, and depending them different. I talk about my child sometime. I remember my father, one of the greatest memory of him, he took me when I was around 10. He took me on the ferry from downtown Kingston to Port Royal. And as much as it was the last trip, so all we got to do was to just go over there. I didn't even step off of the boat from Port Royal. I was 10. You know, that's some 29 years ago, and I remember. And very memorable. Like, me just did enjoy all of that with my father. But yeah, I'm used to do that. Just carry me go places. I can't try that with my son. Me I go somewhere and ask me, daddy, where we're going. You know what I say? And me can't say because I didn't like it. So I couldn't say, you will see where you go. One place I remember I did that to him is when I went to airport to pick up my wife. And me decided to me just want to surprise him, you know, and him start read as we closer to the airport, and I'm a reader, and him react, and he said, welcome to Norman, and he said, daddy, at airport this, and him get so excited, and like that did really make sense to me. But no, normal, me can't go nowhere, and him just carry him. No, it not gonna work out. Children these days, they're totally different. And I was listening to a talk show today, and a guy called in, and he was saying, listen, we must learn that back in the day, methods of parenting now go work with them pitney nowadays. Them different, them born different in a different year. So we have to step up to the thing. It's just like crime. We can't want to use old time tactics to fight nowadays crime. It not go work. Same thing with parenting. But I think we can start, and those of you who are now grandparents, maybe you need to step in again, because back in the day that was something that was evident. Everybody know about this. All when mummy thing, you know, ramp with grandma, because granny now put up with no foolishness. Maybe we need to go back to stuff like that, you know what I say. But yep. She do a council already, and now she going back to you again for teaching. You hear that, Prince? So yeah, she got teach you enough for to teach her, you know. So I can as Tenet say she want to go wash, cook and clean for her. Peeps, what we are talking about tomorrow night? Me not tell you no have to come here for seat. So until then, my name is Damien Phillips. Thanks again to Shelly. Leon Watson, that's our YouTube page. You can go and check her out. Until then, if you can be good, please be careful.
Brand them record. They don't let the girl Mackerel. I'm here represent for the girl them who love take people, man. Cause we are come out strong for the one, yeah. Goody, take with people, man. Goody, take with people, man. Goody, take with people, man. Wine and take with people, man. Goody, take with people, man. Goody, take with people, man. Goody, take with people, man. Wine and take with people, man. People, man, I see. uncomfortable. To me call it cold, me no uncomfortable. Me I get a life for some, what's the like us? Wife life too comfortable. Mash up people life and all these things. Man coming out regular and all these things. Wait them up phone a ring, I got a call. Are you also that goodie? Not at all. Take with people man, goodie goodie. Take with people man, goodie goodie. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man, goodie goodie. Take with people man, goodie goodie. Take with people man, goodie goodie. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man. Mackerel me name but me naughty notes. When me see people man me just keynote. Man I fi share who agree, sing out. Left your man careless me gone with him boy. Me look better than your girl, sexy than your girl, skin clean than your girl by far. When me take people man, me keep him. And him so wild, so wild. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man. People man nicey, uncomfortable. To me call it cold, me no uncomfortable. Me I get a life for some, what's the like us? Wife life too comfortable. Mash up people life and all these things. Man coming out regular and all these things. Wait them up phone a ring, I got a call. Are you also that goodie? Not at all. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man. Wine and take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man, goody goody. Take with people man. Take with people, take with people, take.
Every time I think we would find out. Every time we disagree, you start shout. Why every time I pack my things and walk out? I even find myself a think about we always have vex and fight, then love and make up. Yo, it's Lifestyle TV. I know we're keeping it live. Bang it.